Hello, good morning, Mr. J. Today we're going to review absolute value equations. Again, absolute value equations. Our problem says if absolute value of 4x minus 4 is equals 112, what is the positive value of x minus 1? If we notice, our question remark in a expression, what is the positive value? Why? Because we know the absolute value equations could give us two solutions when we use our interior part positive or negative. That's why in this case the way to solve this one is we are going to write this equation exactly the same but without the absolute value bars. So in this case we have 4x minus 4 equals 112. However, I have another equation here that is almost the same. 4x minus 4 equals minus 112. How I said from the beginning, my absolute value equation gives me two options. That's why I have two equations, one with positive number to the right and the other with a negative number to the right as well. So solving my equations, the first solution for my positive number here is going to be x equals 29. And when I solve the other equation with negative 112 to the right and applying my rules, my solution is x equals negative 27. So if you notice, we have two answers, one positive, another negative. That's why the problem says what is the positive value, because we have two options when we are working absolute value equations. However, very careful. You have to be very careful. Why? Because the question is not what is x. The question is how much is x minus 1. Therefore, I haven't finished my problem. I need to subtract negative 1 on both sides to obtain the expression x minus 1. So we have x minus 1 equals 28. And guess what? 28 is going to be my answer. So 28 is going to be my answer. What is the other answer? Would be x equals negative 27, subtracting negative 1 both sides. We have x equals negative 28. But remember, the question asked me positive value. Obviously, I know from the beginning that when I have to solve this equation, I need to use this part because my answer is going to be positive. And the problem is asking me for the positive value. And this one obviously is going to be negative. I don't need to waste time doing this part in order to answer my question very fast. Remember, SAT is a limited time test. All right? So this is my answer, 28. I write correctly in my paper, very careful at the time to write your answer. And for today, this is all. Remember, any question, any doubt, leave your information or your comment in the section below. All right? So thank you very much. And I expect you have a grateful and grateful day.